All of them today due to migrations and sleeping patterns, but I'll do my best to find as many as I can for you. We're going to start our journey here in the Little Ituri Forest. The forest is home to some animals with really good camouflage. Have to look real close in all the trees and bushes. A couple of different antelopes out here. On the right, those are okapi. The okapi look like they're wearing some very stylish zebra pants. Those okapi are very stylish, but they're not actually related to a zebra. Closest relative to that okapi is a giraffe. Those two gray antelopes on the right are greater kudu. The greater kudu is one of the tallest forest antelope. Those are female kudu. Only the males have horns.
Most rhino.
I don't know if they'll come off this other side of this or not.
Well, it looks like some of the animals have migrated to different areas. We're going to keep going, see what we find out here. All right, there we go. As we go around this corner, friends, look out to the right. You have to look up the hill in the bushes. There's a couple of reddish-brown antelopes.
See them up there?
Those antelopes up there are bongos.
They're bongos.
Bongos are also known as the ghost of the forest. Bongos are very rarely seen. They usually hide deep in the woods. They have markings on their fur that give them some good camouflage, helps them hide from predators. On the left, there's two big black and white birds, one way in the bushes and one here in the water. These birds are saddle-billed storks. The saddle-billed stork has a yellow saddle-shaped shield on its beak, stands about 5 feet tall. They have a very large wingspan. They spread those wings out. It can measure up to 9 feet. There was 2 storks back there, a mated pair, and they do mate for life. We're going to travel down the Safi River. Safi River is where we sometimes find hippos. There's a couple of hippos on the right at the end of the river there. Nile hippo spends most of its time in the water. They can go underwater and hold their breath for up to 8 minutes at a time. Hippos can weigh more than 4,000 pounds. They are very large, very powerful animals. Looks like there's a couple. Oh, friends, get your cameras out and ready. Mama hippo with her little baby is out. We'll pull up here. There's a hippo here on the left underwater. But we're going to pull up here, see if we can get a good look at this little baby. Aww. Baby hippos go underwater to nurse. So most times we do find the baby under the water.
That's insane. I've never seen a baby hippo.
The big white birds out here are pink-backed pelicans. Pink-backed pelicans get that name from the light pink color that shows up on their back during mating season. Around this next corner, friends, we do have a bridge to cross. I'm going to be honest with you, it's not the best bridge, so we are going to go poli-poli, Swahili for really slow. I want you all to keep an eye on those Nile crocodiles. Nile crocodiles average 16 feet long and about 500 pounds. They do eat mostly fish. However, they have been known to attack anything that's unfortunate enough to cross their path. Whew. All right, let's get out of there after wild crocodile.
Say bye, Croc.
We're going to head over to the savannah. Savannah's home to some of Africa's most famous animals, like giraffes, zebras, and elephants. Around this next corner on the right, there's a large tree. This large tree is a baobab. Baobab is also called an upside-down tree. Looks like it's in the ground upside down, but it really is right side up. Those branches way up high have leaves about 2 or 3 months out of every year. This is what we call Savannah Overlook. It's a great place to look out over the savannah, maybe catch a glimpse of some of the animals. We're going to drive down closer though. We'll get a better look here in just a moment. On the right, those tiny little brown and white antelopes laying down are springboks. The springbok can spring straight up in the air 6 feet. They can also spring forward 13 feet in one leap. When they spring forward, all 4 hoofs come up off the ground at the same time. That's called pronking. If there's danger, maybe they feel threatened by a predator, the springboks, they all start springing up and down really fast. All of that springing confuses their predator. Out here on the left, we have some African wild dogs. African wild dogs are also called painted dogs. They get the name painted dog from the colorful markings on their fur. Those markings are unique to each dog, kind of like our fingerprints are unique to us. Out here on the left, just past that bush, way out by the tree line, those are sable antelopes. The sable antelope is one of the larger, more powerful antelopes. When faced with danger, the sable will usually stand its ground and fight. They use those big horns to defend themselves.
They were back further. Look at all the
Hey.
zebras.
Up ahead, there's 1 on the left and 3 of them on the right side. These are Ankole cattle. Ankole cattle are also called Watusi cattle.
All right here.
They get the name Watusi from the people that first domesticated them. They are one of 2 domesticated animals that we have here on the reserve. We're gonna go poly-poly. This guy is real close on the right side here. The horns on the Ankole can grow up to 6 feet long. Those horns have a honeycomb structure on the inside. It makes them lightweight. On the right, we have a couple of Hartman's mountain zebra. Hartman's mountain zebra has a white underbelly, larger white stripes on their back end. Zebras usually travel in a small herd called a dazzle. Each dazzle consists of 1 male, 2 to 5 females, and their offspring. Zebras are very social. They're not territorial. They migrate up to 300 miles every year in search of fresh grass. Laying down over there on the right, those are wildebeest. There's some more wildebeest a little further down the road. Wildebeest usually travel in large numbers, sometimes as many as 1 million in one herd. They also have the largest migration in the world. Wildebeest will migrate 500 to 1,000 miles every year. In Africa, the wildebeest is also called gnu, G-N-U. It's for the sound they make. Sounds like